when you have something you are looking forward to, something that you are planning, and then suddenly COVID comes and take over and you have no control over your life. I felt so out of control. I felt so lost. I felt like I didn't even know what was gonna happen. But then God came in.
I will fight for you. I always do until my heart is black and blue. I'm not giving up, no, not yet.
I was sent to quarantine camp back in May and June. My fiance, however, was there much more longer than I was, since he was tested positive with COVID-19. Being in one of Vietnam's quarantine camps is no joke. This is not a place for the faint-hearted, nor is it a place of comfort either. I had no idea like what the next hour of my life would be, let alone the next day, the next week, especially with my wedding coming up in 1 month.
I will fight.
For those of you who don't know, we got engaged back in March and was planning for a July wedding. But of course, neither him or I were aware that COVID would sweep across the nation yet again, diminishing every possibility for us to be married come July.
I will stay with you. We'll make it to the other side, like lovers do. I'll reach my hands out in the dark and wait for yours to, until I can wait for you. I'll wait for you. 'Cause I'm not giving up, no, not yet.
When you have such a big plan coming up, when you have things you're looking for in life and it's cancelled, you sort of go to this place where you just become numb, because you're like, well, I can't do anything, so I might as well just not feel anything, not do anything. Numbness. And I did go through a period of numbness for a few weeks after quarantine camp. And it almost got to a point where I just stopped believing and stopped caring. But I never allowed myself to grieve. I had to sit down with myself and realize that it's okay to grieve something that didn't happen, you know, something that passed away. So I allowed myself to grieve, and I cried and I cried and I cried on days end, trust me, in this apartment, which was supposed to be the apartment that my fiance and I were supposed to be moving to after we got married. But here I am alone, without my husband. With the Delta variant on the rise come mid-July to August, our city had only tightened its restrictions, preventing any possibility for me or my fiance to travel to see each other, leaving me and him separated during this lockdown with no hope of when we can get married, or let alone when we can even see each other again. It came to a point where my tears turned into joy and my weeping turned into dancing. Honestly, as cheesy as this sounds, it's like God met me in my apartment during my darkest of days, and He pulled me out of my pit of tears and gave me a glimmer of hope. I was putting all my hope, all my expectations on my wedding, hoping that I would have this certain outcome. But God never promised us things will go a certain way. God promises us that He is our hope. Even in difficult times, He is our hope. Therefore, I really had to mentally, emotionally make a shift in my heart and say, okay, I may not get married the way I want to get married. Things may not go the way I want it to go, but I have to surrender and trust that God knows better than what I need. Not what I want, but what I need, and He knows best. I'm still not married. I have no idea when my wedding is gonna be. No idea when I'll be reunited with my fiance. I miss him like crazy. But I cannot keep wanting. It is the desire that I want that's gonna kill me. But if I truly find my satisfaction, my fulfillment in God, then I can be at peace today. So whenever my wedding is gonna be, I know that God has a better plan for me.
2 years with you, and I feel as if like I've known you my whole life. Oh, how thankful I am to God for bringing me to Vietnam and letting our lives cross paths. I know it hasn't always been easy, nor will it ever be easy, but I wouldn't trade anybody else to do this thing called life with. I know we have our whole lives ahead of us, and this is only just a season that will prove to make us stronger and holier as future husbands and wives. So here's my vow to you, that no matter what may come through thick or thin, I promise to never give up on us.
I'm not giving up, no, not me. Even when nobody else believes, I'm not going down that easily. So don't give up on me. I will fight for you.
We've been together for 2 years.
I always knew until my heart
Long enough for me
is
to
black and
realize
blue.
I love you so much.